2023, Americans spent $1 on food. The United States Department of Agriculture published how much of that dollar reached the farm. 15.9 cents. The same department also published a different answer for the same year, 12.1 cents. Both are official. Both are on USDA's website right now. The gap is 3.8 cents. Nothing happened on the farm between those two numbers. What changed is the model that produced them. USDA says so itself. On its own revision page, the new model estimates are, quote, not directly comparable to the previous model estimates. So this video does one thing. We take the same dollar and hand it out using only USDA's own model until nothing is left. 3 times, 3 different sets of layers, all 3 add to 100. And at the end, a third number arrives for that same year. One rule about years, everything until the ending is 2024. The ending goes back to 2023. Round 1, the farm, and everything after the farm. In 2024, for every dollar spent on domestically produced food, farms received 11.8 cents. The other 88.2 cents is what USDA calls the marketing bill. 2 moves and the dollar is gone. Now what that 11.8 cents is not, it is not farm profit. USDA's documentation says these shares, quote, do not necessarily correspond with the profitability or net income of those entities. The revision report is more specific. The farm share, it says, also includes farm expenses from non-farm establishments, such as energy used on the farm, and seeds and herbicides from agribusinesses. So 11.8 cents is not 11.8 cents kept. USDA calls it an average return to farms for an entire category of food purchases. What it means for any particular farm, this model does not say, and neither do we. One rule for the rest of this video. This is an accounting, not an accusation. The model does not say whether anyone's share is right or wrong, and neither does this video. Before round 2, one detail that changes how that number reads. USDA cuts the same 2024 dollar again, this time by where the food was bought. On $1 spent on food at home, farms received 18.5 cents. On $1 spent on food away from home, restaurants, cafeterias, takeout, farms received 7.1 cents. Same year, same farms, same model. About 2.6 times. So the national figure is partly a measurement of farming and partly a measurement of how often somebody else did the cooking. So what was that number measuring? Round 2, same dollar, same year, cut a different way, by industry group. Every stage of the supply chain gets its own share. The counter goes back to 100. The largest single group is food service, 38.6 cents of the dollar. Then the 3 farm groups, livestock 3.3, crops 2.5, forestry, fishing and agricultural services 0.9, and agribusiness 3.0. There are 13 groups in this cut. We confirmed 5 at the source, the 5 just named. The other 8 are on screen, but we did not check them one by one, so they arrive here as a single block, not as 8 numbers we never verified. Those 8 take what is left, 51.7 cents. That is a remainder, the dollar minus the 5 we checked, not a number we read off a USDA table. The screen says so, 0.0. And there is a problem with these numbers. Add the 3 farm groups, 2.5, 3.3, 0.9, 6.7 cents. Round 1 said the farm share was 11.8. Those do not match. They're not supposed to. These are 2 different cuts of the same dollar. USDA writes that the farm share of the marketing bill contains non-farm expenses that farm establishments pay to other industry groups. So part of that 11.8 cents shows up again, inside energy, inside agribusiness. Nobody counted the dollar twice. The dollar was cut twice. This cut also changed shape in the revision. The old model had 12 industry groups. The new model has 13. But it is not one more thing added. What used to be one group, farm production, was split into 3, crops, livestock and forestry, fishing and agricultural services, that is +2. At the same time, packaging stopped being a group of its own and became a subcontractor inside the others, that is -1. 12 plus 2 minus 1 is 13. Packaging did not leave the economy. Boxes and cans are still made and still paid for. It left the ledger as a line of its own. Round 3. The same 2024 dollar cut a third way, not by who handled the food, but by what the money paid for. Salaries and benefits, 54.1 cents. Property income, 32.7. Output taxes 7.2, imported inputs 6.0, 0.0. In this accounting, more than half of a dollar spent on domestically produced food is somebody's wages. 3 rounds, 3 sets of layers. Every one adds to 100. None of them is the true one. They are 3 different questions. Now the year changes. 2023, the 1 year with more than one official answer. On March 10, 2026, USDA replaced the food dollar model. For 2023, the farm share moved from 15.9 cents to 12.1, 3.8 cents. It comes apart in 2 steps, and only one of them is USDA's. USDA published this one, broadening the definition of food. Bottled water, soft drinks, coffee, tea, and beverage ingredients moved the 2023 share from 12.5 cents to 12.1, minus 0.4. The other step, 15.9 to 12.5, minus 3.4, is the model and its source data being rebuilt. That number is our subtraction. USDA did not publish it as a figure, so we do not present it as one. There's a third official figure for 2023. On March 3, 2026, a week before that data was released, USDA's Economic Research Service published the report explaining the revision. In it, under the new model, the 2023 farm share is 11.9 cents. Not in a footnote, in the body text, in 2 figures, and in 1 table. And it is not one number. In the report, a dollar of food eaten at home in 2023 returns 18.7 cents to farms. In the data 7 days later, 18.4. Salaries and benefits, 53.1 in the report, 52.0 in the data. A whole year moved, and not all in the same direction. We are not saying either figure is wrong. We cannot. Both are USDA's, published a week apart, and we have no basis for choosing between them. And USDA does tell people when it revises. Its revision page says that sometimes substantial revisions occur to the data due to changes in source data. The revision report says the same in its abstract. It has done it in public before. The same 2024 chart that carries the 15.9 figure says in the same paragraph that the 2022 farm share was revised up to 16.0 cents from 14.9. 1.1 cents, announced on the page. So the agency announces a revision of more than a cent. This one is 0.2. We could not find it announced anywhere. USDA keeps a formal errata register. There is no entry for this report. The food dollar's own update and revision history has exactly 1 entry, dated March 10th, 2026, and it describes the move from the old model to the new one. It does not mention the 2023 figures moving inside the new model. We also checked whether the report had been quietly replaced. We pulled it from a second address on USDA's site. Same document, 11.9, still there. So here's what we have. The current official figure for 2023 is 12.1 cents. The report that explains the current model says 11.9. This one is in no register we could find. The reason is not published. That is the whole of what we found. 2 things we went looking for and did not find. The individual shares for 8 of the 13 industry groups, and the reason the 2023 farm share moved from 11.9 to 12.1. We looked and we did not find it, so we are leaving that one open. If you find where USDA explains it, put the link in the comments, or just the name of the page heading, since links often get held for review. We will correct it on screen with the source in the next video. If not, name a layer instead. Of the 13 groups in round 2, the one you did not expect. The name, not the number.